Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead and double tap on that screen as you come into the room. How y'all doing this morning? What up, Coco Cherie? I see you. Good morning, Tia, Callie, Don. I see you, Fun Mom. Good morning, Denise. How are you? Lillian Gramson. I see you. Good morning to y'all. Go ahead and double tap on that screen as you slide in. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Sweetie Pie, good morning to you. QB Me, good morning to you. How you doing? We got all three platforms running. Y'all know how we do it. We got Instagram, we got TikTok, and we got Facebook all running. This morning is Walk, Word, and Worship. Every single morning we getting our what? Our 3 wins a day. Come on and talk to me nice this morning. Good morning, Heather Geegan. Good morning. How you doing, Virgo Love? I see you, Crystal Love. Tifa, good morning to you. Sonny, good morning to you. Allison, good morning to you. Lamish, Sweet Baby Treats, how you doing this morning? Good morning to Keisha Hodges. Good morning, Mama Tina. How you doing? Joyce Williams. How y'all doing this morning? What was that? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing? OMG, I see you. Good morning to you. Good morning, Gigi. How you doing? Double tap on my screen real quick. The grits whiz. How are you, Sandra, this morning? Good morning to you, Miss Pretty Smile. How are you, man? Good morning, Grand Rising, Rich Rising. Happy New Day to my chosen family. How y'all doing this morning, Inspiring Queen? How are you, Paul? Good morning to you as well, man. Good morning, Antoinette. Margot Owens. How are you? Ann Lynn Harris. I see you, JoJo. Good morning to you as well, Shantae. Good morning to you. How y'all doing this morning? Timo Lowry, I see you. Phyllis, good morning to you. Queen, how you doing? I just want to say, let me turn my treadmill up first. Over here, you're going to get your 3 wins a day. Yeah, man. Everybody's doing well, Tia. Thank you so much for asking. You know what I'm saying? Can I just say something to y'all this morning? I just want to say over here is where you get your 3 wins a day. Guaranteed, right? You get your 3 wins a day. That's a mental win. That's a physical win and a spiritual win. That's right. Your physical win is because I know y'all are up right now. Y'all are either on your way to work. Y'all moving around in that house, getting up, getting out of that bed. That's right. Getting active. Because that's right. You got to get up. You have to get after it. If you want it, you have to go and get it. If you want something different, you got to put in that effort to get up out that bed and get over there to go get what it is that you want. And you're going to get your spiritual win. That's right, because Coach going to drop down some knowledge for you. We're going to slide into that inspirational moment where we're going to just break it all the way down right there. And then guess what we're going to do? Then we're going to get over there and get our mental win. That's right, because we have our motivational time where we're just talking about expanding your thoughts, trusting and believing in yourself, having a strong, healthy relationship with you. Come on, double tap on that screen. How y'all doing this morning? That's right. If you on your treadmills, if you on your walking paths, if you on your ellipticals, if you up north and you just be going up and down the flights of steps, getting that steps in. If that's right, if you out here in the south, and you got your stick and you walk in your neighborhood, good morning to you. That's right. Go ahead and get your physical win on this morning, man. I'm going to try to double tap on my screen real quick. How y'all doing on TikTok? How y'all doing on Facebook? How y'all doing on IG? TikTok, y'all are at 9.7K. Okay, y'all almost at 10K. Y'all know the drill. When they get to 10K, that's when we go on. That's when we start turning up right there. We had to wait on them to get, they got 10K. They at 10.5. So y'all know what time it is. Today we're going to talk about what? Identity. Oh, yeah. Come on, double tap on the screen. How you gonna start this off? You in motivational time, coach. How you gonna start this off in motivational time? I'm gonna start it off like this right here. You need to know who you are. Understand that. Know who you are. A lot of you guys right now, thank you so much, Danielle, for the first set of stars over here on Facebook. Antoinette, appreciate those stars. There they go. They come and press. I see the gifts coming. Come on, let me get the 5 badges on IG real quick. Know who you are, your identity. Some of you guys are suffering because you have allowed your environment to dictate what your identity is. You know who you are. You know who you are, but you're conflicted because you keep listening to what other people are saying. You're conflicted because you keep trying to base your life off of what they're trying to tell you and what they think that you should do and how they feel about what it is that you're doing instead of you know what I'm saying, waking up every single day and doing what is best best for you. I'm going to do what's best for me, because at the end of the day, guess what? I'm the only one that got to suffer those consequences. I'm the only one that have to deal with me on a regular basis. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Terry West. Thank you, Purple Flowers 93. And I know for a fact that had to be confirmation for somebody. Kathy Dorsey, thank you so much. Why? Because we want to please everybody else. We want to make everybody else happy. We want to satisfy everybody else. And if I do that, so-and-so going to be mad. If I say that, then so-and-so going to be mad. And if I don't come to this, then so-and-so going to be in their feelings. Then guess what? Sometimes you got to let folk feel how they feel so you can see what it is that they really be feeling. Come on, talk to me nice. Thank you, Dawn. Appreciate those stars. Thank you, Quietly Heal. Let's be real. Sometimes you got to step back out of folks' way, and you got to stop trying to apply so much pressure. You got to step out of their way so you can see what it is that they'll do. Understand? So that friend say what? So you can see what it is that they'll do without your influence. Come on. What you say, Coach? That's a red ink pen note for some people. Sometimes you have to step out of the way. Understand that. Step up out of the way. Stop applying that pressure so that you can see who and what these people truly are at their core self. Understand that without your influence, without your pressure, without you begging, without you asking, without you going outside of your way, you have to understand that at one point or another, you got to know that some folk are only doing and saying and showing up because they don't want to hear your mouth. And I want you to understand that in Q2, I don't want them type of folks around me. Don't feel like you got to come around me because you don't want to hear my mouth. Hello, somebody, I'll jump off of this doggone walking pad. Come on, yo. Appreciate that badge. Let's be real, because a lot of us been tolerating that. Oh, yeah. They only showed up because they don't want to hear your mouth. They only showed up because they don't want to upset you. They only showed up because they don't want to hear or have to deal with no attitude later. Understand that don't show up for me out of pity, baby. Don't show up for me because you feel like I'm going to be feeling a certain type of way. Come on, I see Design. Thank you for that badge. Don't show up for me because you feel like if you don't show up, then it's going to be a problem. What you say, Coach? I'm going to be good with or without you. Yeah, you better talk to me nice, baby. Yeah, you gonna have to, and that's a fact. Come on, Crystal Love, and that's a fact, baby. Wait, yeah, come on, talk to me nice. That's a fact. I'm gonna be good with or without you. Whether you're doing or not doing, I'm still gonna be good. Whether you attach or you're underattached, guess what? I'm going to still be good. The days of me just settling for people being there because they don't want to hear my mouth. Understand and be careful, because see, some people they got so cool with it. They didn't got so cool with it. Understand that they didn't done it so much that they don't even mind saying it to you. Girl, I know if I ain't come, I would have had to hear your mouth. Oh, if I ain't do this and that, I would have had to hear your mouth. Don't show up for me because you don't want to hear my mouth. Understand that. I don't need those type of people that's around me only because they don't want to, because of the pressure or because they think that I'm going to say something to them. I need for you to show up for me because that's what you want to do. I want you to be in the room, in the building with me because that's what you want to do. Understand that. Thank you, Felicia, for that badge. Oh, baby, I'm calling everything out. Understand that I'm not settling for none of this here. This foolishness that we done put up with, the stuff that we done tolerated all this time, baby. Oh, yeah, dismantling it. That's right, dismantling it, pulling it, slam apart. Don't show up for me because you feel like, oh, you're going to have to hear my mouth. Don't show up for me because you feel like I'm going to feel a certain type of way. Don't show up for me because you feel like, oh, yeah, well, it's going to be this and it's going to be that. Ain't going to be no consequences to it. I want you to understand. If you couldn't come, you couldn't come. If you couldn't make it, you couldn't make it. If you couldn't do it, you couldn't do it. Understand that. But at the end of the day, don't come at me and tell me that you're showing up for me only because you didn't want to hear. That means that you ain't want to be here. If we're going to be real about it, that just simply means that you really didn't want to be here, but you didn't want to hear my mouth. That's not a compliment. That's not, that right there, that's not a compliment. That's not something that a person should feel good about. Come on, Heather Smith, think about it. And I know these are things that we allowed for so long because we ain't really paid it no attention. And we've all been guilty of it at one point or another. And we can hear ourselves even in this moment. Even in this moment, think about it. Friends say free game. Think about it. It's been times when you've been sitting right there with people that you love. People that you would sacrifice every single thing that you have. You would sacrifice it all for them. You would go to hell and back for them. You would do all these things for them. Understand that. And they just sat right there in your face. And because you didn't pay it any attention because you haven't heard it until now. Now think about it. They just sat right there and they just said to you, you know what? I knew I had to hurry up and get over here because I ain't want to hear your mouth. I knew that if I wasn't here, then it was going to be something, child. No. We all done been there. And we laughed about it. We all have been there. We thought that it was funny in that moment. But now looking at it, so you mean to tell me you only came because you didn't want to hit my mouth? You mean to tell me that you only supporting me because you don't want me to feel no certain type of way? But if I wasn't going to feel a way, if I didn't show any emotion, or if I didn't say nothing, that means that you wouldn't come. That means that you wouldn't support. That means that you wouldn't pour. That means that, that means that the things that you asked me for that I couldn't ask you for, honestly, right? Because reciprocation, I want my reciprocation to be easy. I want it to be cheerful. I want it to be effortless, right? If I'm giving to you, if I'm doing for you, if I'm showing up for you, I want it to be able to receive that same thing right from you, right? Shouldn't that be I don't want it to feel like it's a task, like it's a job, or you forced to do it. No, that's not how we operate. Do what you want to do. Understand that that's the place that I'm at right now. Thank you, bad gal. I appreciate that badge. Thank you so much for the gifts on TikTok. I'm at a place in my life right now where, baby, I want you to do what you want to do. I'm stepping back and I'm stepping away from any and everybody. I don't care how much I love you. Stepping all the way back. Why? Because I want to see what people will do without my influence. I want to see what people will do without my pressure. I want to see what my people will do if I don't say anything. When I said I did a drop, I did a silent drop. I posted up on my website. That's it. I want to see if you're going to support without me saying something, without me running you down, without me begging you to do it, without me constantly posting for you to do it. Understand that. And they did. And they did. And they did. That's when you know it's real. I was looking, these are the type of people I want in my life. I got to say it. These are the type of people I'm looking for in my life. Girl, I've been looking for when you come into my city. Girl, I was waiting on you to drop. Girl, I was waiting. I sat up there, I said, man, where she at with the, oh man, I want people that's going to be clapping for me harder than I'm clapping for myself. Understand that people that's ready to reciprocate the good energy, that's ready to share space and, you know what I'm saying, and just be excited about seeing you just as excited as you are about seeing them. Understand that. It's a fact. And if it's not like that in the second quarter, understand, snip, that's it, that's all. And guess what? Thank you, Danielle, and you're not asking for too much. Hello, somebody, baby, you're not asking for too much. So don't let nobody make you feel like you're asking too much. I'm not even asking for too much from you. Understand that. No, I'm not. I might be asking the wrong folk, but I'm not asking for too much. I might be asking the wrong folk, and the only way that you're going to find out whether or not you're asking the wrong folk is if you step back and step away and stop applying the influence and the pressure. Stop applying that influence and that pressure and see what they gonna do. Stop applying that influence and that pressure and see how they show up. Stop applying that influence and that pressure and see how they all of a sudden start changing. Things start shifting around with them. Oh, baby, I'm not about to play with you. That's just it. That's all. I'm not about to do it. And you have to know who you are in order for you to be able to operate that way. You have to make sure that every single day that you do what? That you're getting up, you're following your morning routine, you're going into your prayer, you're doing your 1-minute meditation. Thank you, Anissa, for that cash app. Doing your 1-minute meditation, you're doing your positive affirmations, making sure that your affirmations are not empty. What do you mean? Thank you, Ashley, for that badge. Making sure your affirmations are not empty. What do you mean by empty, coach? Only say things to yourself that you believe about you. I don't need you telling yourself one thing and then as soon as somebody else says something about you, that whole thing that you just said to yourself go out the window. We don't need that. When you say something about you, I need you to really, truly believe that right there, that's you. Understand that. Get your affirmations going. And after you do that, get into your morning walk in worship. Get into your worship is needed. Come on, Deborah. Thank you for those stars. Thank you, Lauren 64, for that badge. Come on, you got to step back and you got to step away. You got to know who you are every single day. Waking up and getting into it all by yourself. This is not a group project right here. Your self-development journey, not a group project. You have to wake up every single day and you have to be willing to do the work on yourself, for yourself, by yourself. Understand that. You have to wake up every single day and you have to be willing to do the work for yourself, by yourself. This is not a group project. That means when you're waking up and you hitting your knees, that means when you're waking up and you in your 1-minute meditation, when you're waking up and you doing your positive affirmations, when you're waking up, these are things that you do. This is your morning routine, something that you do for yourself. When you're getting out and you're doing your walk, you know what I'm saying, or you're getting your activity done, this is something that you're doing by yourself. And why do you say do it by yourself, coach? Because you don't need the interruption. Hello, somebody. Wait, what you say? Yeah, come on. because you don't need the interruption. Even when you're walking in groups, the ladies that walk here in South Carolina, when they walk to listen to morning walk and worship, they walk in a group for protection, but everybody got earbuds on. Everybody's listening to the same message. Understand, they're not walking and talking. They're not walking and playing. They're not walking and doing extra stuff, being distracted. They are up and they are walking. This is things that you're doing all by yourself. And why do you coach these people to do these things by themselves? Because I want you to learn how to appreciate being by yourself. I want you to learn how to appreciate your own alone time. A lot of times the reason why your identity is being robbed and influenced by other people is because you always running from being by yourself. Yeah. You're always escaping from being by yourself. The thing that you don't want to do is be by yourself. Oh yeah, when you want to go walking, you want somebody else to come. When you want to go to gym, you want somebody else to come. Can't number one person walk on the treadmill at a time. Can't number one person get on the elliptical at a time. Can't number one person ride the bike at a time. You have to learn how to do things all by yourself. What did I say at the beginning of this video? You have to know who you are, whether you're connected to people or not. You have to know who you are. And the reason why a lot of you guys are so codependent on other people and these environments and everything else is because you've never really spent time by yourself. So what I'm encouraging you to do is to learn how to develop your morning routine, understand your workout routine, scheduling that time where it's just you. This is what I do just for me. I do it just for me on purpose. I don't need nobody to come on. I don't need nobody to go to the gym with me because you're going to want to talk. And when you talking to me, I'm not hearing my message. I'm not receiving my word. When you're talking and walking and going back and forth with me, I'm not really focused on what I need to be focused on while I'm out here. This is what I do. This is my alone time. This is my personal time. This right here, this is about me, because what will happen is if you do it that way, then they'll be, like I said, it'll become a distraction. It'll become something that you don't want it to be. This is right here. This is my focus. This is where I get centered. This is where I learn how to breathe. And when I say breathe, thank you, Terry West. I appreciate that badge. When I say breathe, I'm not talking just a physical breathe. This is where I breathe and I release physically. I breathe and I release spiritually. I breathe and I release emotionally. This right here, this ain't for fun. This ain't for weight loss. This ain't got nothing to do with that, baby. This right here, this is about my spiritual journey. This is about me becoming one with myself, understanding who I am and taking off everything that is not for me. This is that time. And if I'm over there and I'm laughing and joking and cutting up with you, then guess what? I'm not focused on what I need to be focused on. I'm not locked into what I need to be locked into because I'm distracted over here talking to you. If you're not on the same thing that I'm on, if we ain't listening to the same exact thing, and you got to go over there. Go on over there. I'm gonna do the bike, you do the treadmill. Yeah, go on over there. Why? Because you have to limit your distractions. Thank you, Doris 124 for that badge. Thank you, QB me for that badge. What do you say for I want you to limit those distractions. You have to know who you are, whether you're connected to folks or not. That's number one. Number two, I said what? I said that you have to step back and step away. Understand, see what people will do without your pressure or your influence. Understand that, step back and step away. Why is this important? Because when you're getting up and you're doing your morning routine, when you're locking into yourself, when this spiritual journey, this right here, this is not a group project. This is something that you do, a spiritual, mental, and an emotional release for you. A spiritual, a mental, and emotional release for you. Write it down. This is my personal time. And why is it that you coaching us to do this, Coach? Why do you want us to do this? Thank you so much, Miss Duncan, for those stars. Why do you want us to do? Because I want you to learn how to value your alone time. Some of you guys are still afraid to be alone. You feel like you have to be. That's right, Crystal Love. This is your personal time. You feel like you have to be connected. You feel like you have to be up with somebody in order for you to be able to get the job done. In order for you to be effective, you feel like you always have to be connected to somebody. And I want you to understand that it's okay. Everybody do need somebody. Let's be real about it. Everybody needs somebody. I'm not going to say that that's wrong information. Everybody I am going to say that it's incomplete. Come on, double tap on my screen. Y'all know I don't care. Yeah, I'm not going to say that it's wrong information, but I will say that it's incomplete information. Yes, everybody needs somebody, but you need the right type of somebody. You don't need just know anybody in your life, because if you start picking up just anybody, then guess what? Now here you are dealing with multiple different personalities. Here you are dealing with walking, talking, living, breathing distractions, and you ain't got nothing done because you've been over there trying to talk to them the whole entire time about their broken relationship. They just showed up, and this is supposed to be your hour where you centering yourself and working on yourself, and the whole entire time they ain't been talking about nothing but what happened last weekend or that phone call that just came through. They not on the same page as you. They out there and they just wanted, really, you thought that they wanted to walk with you. You thought they wanted to get recentered. You thought that they wanted to do this and the third, and the truth of the matter is they just looking for somebody to dump on, and you became that person. And that's the reason why you have to learn how to value the time that you schedule for just you, your alone time, your personal time, where you're working on your mind, body, and soul. Baby, this sacred time. Don't interrupt me. Don't knock on my door. Don't call my phone. Everybody knows the schedule. Don't knock on my door. Don't call my phone. Don't text my phone. Thank you, sweet baby trees. Come on. Good morning, Felicia. Thank you so much for that badge. This is my time. That's right. There you go, Heather Gigan. D&D, baby. Do not disturb. And I want you to understand that when you start instilling that in your life every day, when you start operating with that and enforcing that boundary with everybody that's around you, then they'll start looking at their time before they call you. They'll start looking at the fact that door is closed before they go to knock on it, and they'll look down and say, oh, yo, that's my mama doing her thing right now, or I'll talk to her later on. You have to teach people how to respect you and your time. QB me, thank you so much for that badge. Yeah, you have to teach people how to respect you, teach people how to treat you, teach people how not to cross the boundaries that you done laid out there. No, you're not going to interrupt my flow, because I'm going to tell you that's all the enemy needs. All the enemy needs is a little bit of space so he can slide right on up in there and distract you. Here you are, you do this every morning. You get motivated, you get uplifted, you get inspired, you walking out, you got the best attitude ever, best energy ever. Thank you, Princess Di, for that, for those stars. You got the best energy ever. You got great energy. It's exuding all up off of you. And guess what the enemy want to do? He want to send somebody right on over there to ruin your good mood. Send somebody right over there to distract you from your joy, from your peace. Send somebody right over there just to get right on up under your skin. And here you are looking like, dang, man, I was having such a good day. I was in such a good mood. I wish I would have never talked to them. I wish I would have never did. I should have never went over there by their desk. But that's what I told you. It's important for you to have your alone time, and where the time where you're able to center yourself and work on yourself, because the more that you pour into yourself, studying, the more that you pour into yourself, praying, the more that you pour into yourself, fasting, the more that you pour into yourself, worshiping, the more that you do that every single day, it heightens your what? Your discernment. Hello, somebody. When you're working on yourself day in and day out, you're strengthening your discernment. So things that you didn't notice before, you'll start noticing those things. Things that used to get over on you can't get over on you anymore. Things that used to make you feel a certain, you catch it before it even happened, because you're not walking around wide sleep anymore. Now you see things exactly for what they are. So when you walk into that job, when you walk into that office, when you walk into that warehouse, when you walk into whatever work environment that you have, when you see people over there, they already deep signed, you go the other way. When you see their face balled up, you go the other way. When you see them already clicked up and gossiping, you go the other way. When you see that they already got drama, they got chaos, they got dysfunction over here, you go the opposite direction. Why? Because I don't want no parts. I peeped it from the door. You won't ruin my day. You won't ruin my mood. You won't pierce my peace. And you won't dump on me. You won't ruin my day. You won't ruin my good mood. You will not pierce my peace. And you will not dump on me. Today's a beautiful day. It's a blessing to be alive. I'm happy as all get out that God picked me this morning. He could have picked anybody else, but he chose to breathe breath into me. He could have woke up anybody, but he chose to wake me up. Understand that, and for that, I'm grateful. And for that, I'm going to make the very best out of this here day. I'm going to use it to the fullest. Understand that I got the activities of my limbs. I'm clothed in my right mind. I had safe travels to work this morning. Understand, walked in, didn't get a laid off slip. Oh baby, I'm winning. I've been winning all morning. Small things. Understand, I've been winning all morning. Wow, everything I just named, it wasn't promised. Hello, somebody laid down last night and they was in great health, but still did not wake up this morning. Would you say, Coach, I said somebody laid down last night. They was in good health. Didn't have nothing going on with their body at all. But guess what? Did not wake up this morning. Did not have the opportunity to breathe in or breathe out. It's somebody that went to sleep. They was perfectly fine when they went to sleep, but didn't wake up this morning. And you think that I'm going to get up this morning and I'm not going to be grateful? You think I'm going to get up this morning and not have a praise, not have a worship, not show gratitude? He picked me this morning. Come on, double tap on my screen. And for that, I'm going to make the very best out of this day. And because of that, I'm not going to allow nothing or nobody to ruin my good day, to ruin my good mood, to pierce my peace, to distract me from the fact that he's been blessing me since I opened my eyes this morning. He's been blessing me since I rolled over out of bed, that he's been blessing me since I got in my car, made it to this job safe and sound. I refuse to be distracted by how good he still is in my life. Somebody wanted to do what I'm doing. Come on. Yeah. These are small blessings. We get this every day. Every day. We get so used to that blessing though. We take it for granted. We get so used to those blessings right there that we look over it. We get so used to those blessings, we start to feel entitled. We get so used to those blessings, we just think that that's supposed to happen for us. Thank you, Body by Kira. That's supposed to. Oh, baby, understand that there's somebody that laid down, that they was in perfect health, in better health than every single one of us, but they didn't wake up this morning. They didn't get picked. Hello, somebody right now what the doctor's trying to figure out what happened. Their family is standing at the funeral home and they making plans right now. They standing up there saying they was in perfect health. I just don't understand. We was just talking last night. We just went on a 30-mile road trip. We was out here doing this. We just ran a marathon. How in the world? Understand that tomorrow is not promised. Do it today. Whatever it is that you want out of your life, whatever it is that you want to do, however you want to move, stop procrastinating. Stop pushing it off. Stop sitting and soaking and allowing depression, stress, and anxiety to consume you. Understand, if you want it, you have to get up and you have to go after it. If you want it, you have to get up and you got to work. It's not going to come to you for free. It's not going to just fall out of the sky into your lap. It's not going to just come over there and say, hey, you want to win today? You have to get up. Sitting and pouting ain't gonna make it happen. I told my people last year, I said, one of the things that I told them last year, I said, baby, I want you to understand something. Your mood will not manipulate God. But you say, that's a rude awakening for those of you that's still laying in your bed right now after Coach then told you to get up. Let me talk to your heart real quick. Let me talk to your heart real quick. I ain't talking to your ears. If the tears fall, let them fall. Understand that, let them fall. I want you to understand that you sitting and you soaking, laying up in that bed, claiming that stress, claiming that anxiety, claiming that depression. I want you to understand that won't fix you. That won't fix you. You laying up in the dark, understand, lighting up candles, catering to that negative mood, that negative energy that you feel, sweetheart, that won't fix you. You crying won't bring them back. You crying and walking around with that heavy heart, that won't repair the relationship. Understand, when it's done, it's done. And you have to develop that mentality where you stop banging on doors that God has already closed. Stop running at the people that God has already removed from your life. And sometimes understand you won't be losing them to the grave. Sometimes you're going to have to grieve people that are alive and well, but they just not well for you. They're just not good for you. They're not healthy for you. They're not somebody that you need in your life, and you have got to turn it loose. You have to walk away from it. Understand that when God closes a door, when he makes people walk up out of your life, when he start cutting ties for people that's in your life, you have to understand that he sees things that you don't see. He hears conversations that you don't hear. He knows the outcome of if you stay connected to that particular situation. Understand that you can't say, I want you to be my protector, and when he go to protecting you, now you crying because he's protecting you from what was going to destroy you. If you would have stayed in a relationship, it was going to destroy you. If you would have stayed married, it was going to destroy you. If you stayed on that job, it was going to destroy you. If you stayed in that church, it was going to destroy you. If you stayed with those groups of friends, it was going to destroy you. You cannot ask for his protection and then get mad when he started protecting you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Friends say, this is my message. That's right. Receive it. Yeah. Stop banging on closed doors. Stop running after people and places and things that God has already removed out of your life. You're being a hypocrite a little bit. Don't you think when you say protect me and he start providing the protection, and then now I'm removing you from any and everything that's out to destroy you? Thank you, Don, for those stars. And now you're mad at me. Now you're sitting in a bed crying. Now you're sitting sad and depressed because I moved away from you, something that you did not need. Thank you, Shantae, for those stars. You said protect you. I'm protecting you. You asked me to provide for you. So guess what? Now I'm providing for you. I gave you a brand. I gave you a business idea. I gave you ways to create an income. But guess what? You want me to, you want me just to pour it on you. I gave you the gift. I gave you the gift of creating. I showed you how to create it. I gave you the idea. I put it in your dream. I put it in your thoughts. I told you exactly what to go and do. But the problem is not that I'm not providing. It's you not moving. I'm still in my motivational hour. I'm coming. Hold on. Because y'all know I'm about to move. I'm about to move. Hey, hold up, coach. Wait a minute. I gave you the brand. I gave you the idea. I gave you the thoughts. The problem is you won't activate it. You won't activate it. I gave you every single thing that you needed to be able to create your press down, shaking together, running over. But the problem is you won't get up and work out of it. You won't even push the brand. Come on now. You won't push the brand. You won't even take the initiative to get it going. My job is to give you the idea. My job is to bring the clients. But why am I going to bring clients when you ain't, come on, God, when you haven't produced anything? Come on, what are you talking about? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. My job is to give you the idea, to give you the information. I dropped it on you. I gave it to you. I showed you how to do it. I let you know that, everybody else might be doing it, but they ain't gonna do it like you. Everybody else might have it, but they ain't gonna have it like you. But the problem is, I got the clients waiting at the door. I got everything lined up for you at the door, but you still laying in the bed talking about you depressed. Huh? Okay. Hold on. You still laying in the bed. You still laying in the bed talking about you stressed out. That is, I don't know how to do this and I don't know how to do that. You ain't even put one step forward yet. Understand? You don't know what you're going to do until you start doing it. Understand that you don't know how it's going to be until you start working towards it. The problem is not that God is not providing for you. The problem is not that he's not holding up his end of the bargain. The problem is you are failing to do your part. You don't want to get up and create. I got the clients, but I don't have any product to give the clients because the person that's supposed to be producing the product is still laying up in the bed. Come on, talk to me nice. You still laying up in the bed. You still making excuses. You still talking about, I do it tomorrow. You still talking about, I get it started next year. You still talking about, I need more time to adjust. I need to go do this and I need to go do that. And he's sitting over there looking at you directly in your face, eyeball to eyeball, and saying that you need all of these things when I'm already telling you, you could go and get all the credentials, all the accolades, all the plaques on the wall, and it is still never taught my anointing. You talking about what these folk telling you to do. Yeah, come on. You talking about what these folk telling you to do. There you go, excuses. You talking about with these, you trying to please them. You trying to satisfy them. You trying to, come on, you trying to satisfy them. I've already gave you orientation. I've already given you everything that you need. You ain't got to do nothing over here but show up. You ain't got to, what you say, coach? You ain't got to do nothing over here but show up. But see, you're so conditioned to pleasing them, to making sure that they accept and they approve of everything that you do, that you don't understand that this right here, this is a supernatural supply. When you start operating up under my alignment, when you start decreasing and allowing me to increase in your life, when you start telling me that I can lead this thing, when you start telling me that it's no longer about you, but it's all about me, oh baby, I'm talking shalom living over here. Nothing what missing, nothing broken, nothing lacking. You over here, you're worried about these folk. I'm trying to give you, oh wait a minute, come on. I'm trying to give you big, but you addicted to small over here. You have to get outside of what you've always done to get something different. You got to be willing to shed. You got to be willing to let go. You have to be willing to speak to those things that's around you and understand that you have the power to shut that down. Oh, depression, you will not have the best of me. Stress and anxiety, you will not consume me. Understand, worrying, I will not. Understand that I got faith. I trust and I believe that God is going to do exceedingly and abundantly all that I could ask or think. Understand that this is not my will, but it's His will that's going to be done. So if it happens, it happens. And if it don't happen, it wasn't supposed to happen. That's my life. That's how I live every single day. Yes, I'm human. Yes, I will have emotions. But guess what? I will not allow my emotions to get the best of me. That's right. Because when He's moving, He's moving. And when He's taken away, He's taken away. And I got to keep doing exactly what I'm doing, because that's what it's called when you have a calling on your life. You cannot afford to be distracted based on your circumstance, based on the situations, based on the things that's going on inside of your life. You still owe Him. You still got to show up. Yeah, you still got to show up. You still got to show up even when everybody else don't understand it. Remember Job's wife? What Job's wife say? Job's wife said, you might as well go ahead and curse God and lay it on down, brother. You done lost everything. Understand? You done lost everything. You still owe it to Him to show up. Job, look, you got to be crazy. You got to be crazy. He's going to do something. And guess what? He's going to do it big, because He's a God of abundance. Understand that. I know I lost my children. I get that. I lost my cattle. That means I lost my source of income. I got that. I lost everything that was around me. I got that. Understand that. But I'm eager. Come on, double tap on my screen. This is how you have to wake up every single day of your life. You got to wake up eager. Write it in big bold letters. Eager. You got to wake up eager every single day to see what He's about to do next. I'm expecting a big win. I'm expecting an open door. I'm expecting a new opportunity. I'm expecting a new thought. I'm expecting for grace. I'm expecting these things. I'm eager to see what He's going to do different in my life every single day. I'm eager to see it, because you have to understand that when you're going through what Job was going through in that moment, you have to know that he's still human. So he's still going through emotion. Like, wait a minute, I'm losing everything. So if I'm losing everything, I know this comeback is about to be out of this world. I know this comeback is going to be unbelievable. I know this comeback is going to be, I know when you was over there with Elijah, you was raining. Come on, I want to talk about it a little bit. Hold on. You have to think about it. You have to think like this, right? Because wait a minute. Pause. Because when you was over there with Elijah, right? When you was over there with Elijah, you had him build that altar, and you had brought fire on this. Come on, let's talk nice to me. Talk nice to me. You rained down fire from heaven. So I know mine got to be good. I know mine about to be good, baby. Mine has got to be out of this world. Cause anytime you seen fire fall from the sky, you sent fire from the sky to prove who you were to Elijah and them false prophets out there. So I know that if I done lost my wife, I done lost my children, I done lost my cattle, my source of income, everything around me is gone. I know you about to show out for me. I'm eager to see what it is that you're about to do next. When you say that I'm eager, I want you to understand what I'm saying in that moment. I'm saying that in that moment, you have to know that I'm not distracted by what's leaving. I'm not distracted by what's leaving. I understand that things are leaving, but I'm wise enough to know that you said that you were going to supply every single one of my needs. Understand that. So if it left, it was something that I did not need. If it was something that's taken away, that right there did not belong to me, because you're never going to take from me something that I need. Understand that. So I'm locked in and I'm eager. That's right. That's why you have to have your own identity. That's how you have to know who you are, because it might be one day that the person that you love the most, the person that you thought y'all was going to get up together and lay down together for the rest of y'all life, she might turn around and end up, or he might turn around and have that Job wife type of mentality and be like, look at him now. Look, baby, this account ain't accounting right now. Life is out here lifing right now. You might as well get that up and go back to the block. You might as well give that dream up and go back to the job. You might as well give that up and go back to this. And when they start talking like that, oh, that's somebody's relationship. Hold on. Don't come for me, my people here this morning. Ooh, yeah. They don't like you to talk about boo-boo and bun-bun. Hold up. Hold on. Send me some love. If you've encountered some of those people that they know the dream that you got, they know what it is that God have told you to do, and when it was booming the way that they wanted to boom, everybody was all for it. They were clapping for you, patting your back, all of that, whoop de whoop. And if you go through that slow period, then all of a sudden they start whispering that doubt in your ear. All of a sudden, thank you, Larice, they start coming and tell you, well, maybe you should go and do this, and maybe you know what I'm saying, you should go and do that, and they start speaking. Yeah, come on, let's be real. If you encountered one of those people, and when they say it to you, you know what I mean, they come to you like, I'm saying this to you out of love. I'm just saying it out of love that maybe you should go and I get what you're saying, but out of love, I want you, when it's really out of doubt. Come on, Kira. I see. Come on, LaDon. Let me. What you say, Coach? They try to make it seem as though it's really out of love, but it's honestly really out of doubt. You don't think that I'm really going to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that I'm really going to be able to take this thing from where it is to the next level. So what you want me to do is, you're coming to me because you're trying to dress up your doubt. That's what you're trying to do. They try to make it seem like it's out of love, but it's really out of doubt. Yeah, that's Job's wife type of mentality. I just want to put it out there. Yeah, it's that Job life. Yeah, that's his wife type of mentality. Everybody got one. And some of us got 2 or 3. Hello, somebody. And you have to learn how to turn a deaf ear to that. When God is giving you something that he wants you to do in your life, when you know that you are aligning yourself, when you know that you're doing the work on yourself to get that particular thing done, you owe it to you to stay your course. And you have to do that whether these people are on board or not. You have to do that whether they understand it or not. Understand that in that situation, being eager, baby, I'm eager. I'm so eager that guess what? All I'm doing is waiting on you. I'm patiently waiting. Understand that matter of fact, I'm tap dancing, waiting. You know how you got something that your child wants, and they little, when they 3 or 4 years old, and you got something that they want, and they waiting on you to open up the package. They waiting on you to open it up, right? You didn't have that Barbie doll before, and she down there, and she can't wait for you to pull. And Barbie always want to put all that extra tape and extra wires on the package. Why do y'all do that? Stop putting all that on there. It takes me way too long to get the Barbie doll out the pack because y'all didn't almost take the doll to the doggone pack. Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with this, but I'm tired of y'all doing that. Here I am. It then took me 20 minutes to get my baby doll up out this doggone pack. 20 minutes. All this time, she done tap dance. She done ran up and down the living room, went up the steps, came back down again. Now I got to untwist the ears off of it. The legs is rope tied to the back of it. Come on, mothers, we know. That's how we are down here. Understand that. Come on, let's be real. That's how we are down here, waiting on God to open up that blessing. That's how we are down here. We eager. We're waiting. Oh, I know you about to do something. I know you open up there and you opening up the package. I know you up there and you're doing what you got to do. I know that you up there and you making a way. way. I know that you're up there and you're up to something. That's how eager that we have to be in our own life, waiting on him to do exactly what he's going to do in our life. He got to twist off the ties from the ears, twist off the ties from the waist, twist off the ties from the legs. Then you mess around, they got the little loop over here in the back of the head. Now you got to twist that off too. Soon as you think you got the whole thing loose, you still got the pack dangling on by the hair. He's still untying. I said all of that to say that he's still, come on, that's for somebody. That's for somebody. He's still untying some things in your life. He's still untying some. I know you get tired. I know you get frustrated. I know you get agitated and annoyed. Thank you, Shay Shay. Thank you, Body by Kira. Thank y'all so much. Yeah. But you got to be patient. He's untying. Come on, I Riley 93. He's untying some things in your life. You have to understand. You have to understand that the web that we've woven in our own life through our decision making. Can we be real? Can we be real? I want to move on, but I'm right here real quick. Thank you, Romeo. I appreciate you. Yeah, can the web that we've woven, that tangle web that we woven in our own life based on our own decision making, he's up there untying those webs. We didn't put, if we're going to be real, if you're going to call him out about him taking a minute, you have to call yourself out because you're the reason why he's untying things that's taking him so long. I have to untie. I have to undo. You didn't put yourself over here. Now I got to create, I got to get an escape over there. And now I got to put away over here. You done created a whole maze in your own life based on your own decision making. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, I'm Bree. Appreciate y'all for those badges. Let's be real. Think about Jonah. If Jonah would have just went to Nineveh when he told him to go to Nineveh, there would have been no need for the whale. Come on, I'm just giving you confirmation on what it is that I'm saying to you. First Lady T, thank you so much. There would have been no need for that. If you were just obedient from the very beginning, every time you're disobedient, every time you act in your own way, every time you do your own thing, guess what? Now I got to come and do this. I got to untie that. I got to go over here. I got to take that from around you. And now I got to come over there and I got to loose your foot up out of there. Now I got to come over there. I got to untie that arm from over there. You keep entangling yourself in a web. I got to come and untie that web. It's taking me a minute because I'm untying you. And you have to understand that every single day you have to wake up eager. I'm ready to be untied. I'm ready. Yeah, I know you up there. You're doing your thing. But I'm eager about what you're going to do in my life. I'm eager because I know that you're about to do something big. Yeah, you rained down fire for Elijah. You told Noah to go out there and build the ark. Understand that you flooded the whole entire world and put him on an ark with a bunch of big old animals. Everything that you do extremely big. So I know that what I got coming is going to be big. I'm not expecting anything less than the best. Understand that he had a boat. He had fire ran down. You went down there and you got them boys up out of that fiery furnace. And I'm going to tell you right now, ain't no way you went down in a fiery furnace and they pull you out the fiery furnace and you don't even smell like smoke. Hold up. I know that it's something big about to happen. You don't smell. Now, if you stand by a charcoal grill for 2 seconds and get in the car, you smell charcoal. Hello, let's be real. Let's talk about it because we out here now. This is my inspirational hour. So if you then pull them up out of there and they don't even smell like the smoke, I'm eager. I want to see what you about to do in my life. If we're basing our life against the stories that we're reading, if you telling me that these things run parallel and this the type of stuff that you do and this how you come through and this the ways that you be making and this is how you be handling business, big God, big business about me. Hello, somebody, I'm outside with you. Understand that I'm eager to see what it is that you about to do in my life. Don't you see my life? My life been lifing. Don't you see what I'm going through? I've been over here going through it. Understand that. So I'm expecting something big. I'm expecting for you to go off. I'm expecting for you to show out in my life. And I can't do that distracted. I can't get what come on, if I'm distracted. So that's why I can love you and leave you. That's how I can love you and still walk away from you. I can't afford no distractions. I can't afford nobody to pull me out of alignment. I can't afford nobody to come in to my life and then start just, saying and doing and behaving no certain type of way. You don't know what I've gone through to get to where I'm at right now. My time is sacred. Understand, my conversations is sacred. My energy is sacred. Understand that being close to me, talking to me, dealing with me, baby, that's sacred. Everybody can't have access to me. Thank you guys so much for the badges. I see them coming. Bless y'all. Thank y'all so much. Yeah. Let's be real. It's sacred. Come on, Tifa. That's where I'm at with it right now. It's sacred. Everybody can't have access to me. This right here, this is sacred. Thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate those stars. And that's how you have to view yourself every single day. Oh, baby, yeah, it's a blessing to be connected to me. It's a blessing to be talking to me. It's a blessing to be sharing space with me. Why? Because I'm vetting everybody. Understand that, you could talk to me today and won't talk to me tomorrow based on the conversation, based on the vibration. Understand that I don't have the time nor the patience to be over there wasting time with anybody. I'm eager to see what is about to happen in my life. Understand that I know now that what I'm doing and how I'm moving, it might just be me for a while. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm telling you while I said protect your identity and don't get caught up in the people that's around you and how people move in a certain type of way. Come on, what you say? Yeah, it might just be for a while, because you got to understand that when you start going against the grain, things gonna be a little bit different for you. When you start doing things that people don't normally do, saying things people don't normally say, standing up in a way that folk don't normally stand up, then you have to be prepared for some folk to be upset with you. For some folk to feel a certain type of way about you. Understand that, because everybody want to be able to be everything to flow so quietly. Why you always got to upset the room? Why you always got to come in and then make it be this and make it be that? It's always something when you come in. It's always something when I come in, because I'm going to never be cool with some of the things that y'all are cool with. I'm going to check them at the door. I'm going to open up my mouth. The reason why it goes so smooth when y'all all here, because all of y'all are cool with it. All of y'all, none of y'all got no problem with it, but I do. You can't just disrespect people in my presence. Understand that you can't just say any type of way and then think that I'm not going to let you know that right there, you ain't have to do it like that. I'm going to open up my mouth every single time. And people don't like that. They don't like people that go against the grain. They don't like people that break the rules. They don't like people that open up their mouth. They don't like that. They want you to be quiet and just go with the flow. They want you to be quiet and just, sit back and act like you didn't see what you just saw. You didn't feel what you just felt. And baby, the time is over for that. If you're looking for somebody to do that, that ain't about to happen. Understand that. That's not about to happen. We're not even about to do that. Can I go outside or can I go outside? I'm waiting on somebody. Just put it in my chat real quick. Big ups to y'all. I see y'all TikTok. Y'all at a 119.2K. Okay. Double tap on that screen. The goal is 200K. We on the way. Double tap on that screen for me real quick. Let me get up to 1,000 stars on Facebook. Double tap on that screen over here on IG. Hit that share button. TikTok. Come on. Double tap on that screen. We been outside? Okay. Well, we gonna make it over to the road real quick. Understand that people don't like people that break the rules. People don't like people that go against the protocol. People don't like people that speak up. Right? Everybody want everybody to go along. Everybody want everybody to be on the same accord. Why you got to be this and why you got to be that? And be that as it may, it's some things that we all need to be on board on. You know what I mean? And that's when it's right. Some things that we have to all be on board on. And that's when it's genuine, when it's pure. Understand that. But I'm going to stand on the right side every single time. But the thing about it is this right here. They want you to be something that Jesus wasn't. What did you say? Yeah, I know. I told y'all to send me some love before I even said that. I said send me some love, IG. Appreciate you, bad girl. Let me get 4 more. Yeah. They why are you expecting for something from me that Jesus wasn't even? Come on, God, can I? Y'all said I could go outside. Y'all said that I could go out the door. So therefore, I'm outside real bad. I'm over here by the roadside, baby. Hello, we about to have a block party in here, honey. We about to set up the stage in the middle of the road. That's what we at with it today, baby. That's right. We about to set up we about to have, if you in my age range. Y'all know what the block parties look like. Thank y'all for them stars. We at 900. Let me get 100 more stars. Double tap on that screen. What's going on, Lynn? Lynn, thank you so much. Y'all remember the block party? The block party, the whole entire road be blocked off. And down there in that cul-de-sac, they'll have all the speakers, the whole stage, everything will be out there, and everybody that's in that neighborhood and some other folk, they'll drive over there to the neighborhood and everybody be outside. That's where we at this morning. Allison, thank you so much. Y'all want everybody to be this person that just follows all the rules, all the guidelines. Y'all want everybody to be like little ducks right there in a row and just go along with everything and just do everything the way that y'all wanted to do it. But y'all want us to be something that Jesus wasn't. And I had to put it out there. Jesus was a rule breaker. Yeah, friends say, line us up. Come on, Inspiring Queen, you know it's coming. You are, lining you up real bad. I'm telling you, why you want us to be something that Jesus wasn't? Jesus was a rule breaker. Understand that. Jesus was a rule breaker. He was known for going against the grain. Come on, thank you, First Lady T. He was known for doing things that people thought he should have never been doing. He was known for doing things that people thought, why in the world would you do, and how you get over here? Remember when his mama went looking for him and she looked at him and said, well, why did you do this to us? That man looked back and back, don't you know I got to be about my father's business? As today, we would be looking at a 12-year-old directly in their face. What you mean your father's business? Being your father, we didn't went over here. Understand that Jesus was known for doing things that everybody else wasn't doing. Miss Holly, thank you so much for that badge. But I got a story. Y'all know I'm going to back it up. Yeah, they want you to fall in line. They want you to go against, you know what I mean? They want you, Mary, that was Mary, understand that. I want you to know that at this time, they want you to fall in line and follow the protocol and do this and do that. Why? Because they want you to service people that look like you. They want you to do things with people that look like you, and they want you to be divided and put together, all based on your religion, based on your skin color, based on where you come from, all of these different things. But the truth of the matter is, God is saying, I'm a God and I love all. All of you are my creation. My love sees no color. My love sees no gender. Understand, when Adam and Eve was in the garden, there wasn't a thing about the gender. Understand that they didn't even wear anything to cover them. Know that what I'm telling you is that I want y'all to love each other. What I'm telling you is I want y'all to display that same love. Y'all looking at the color. Y'all looking at the denomination. Y'all looking at the nationality. And God is saying, that's not what I told y'all to go out there and do. Understand that. But y'all want to pick and choose what parts of the Bible that you preach. You want to pick and choose what parts of the Bible that you actually speak on. You want to pick and choose what part of the Bible that you actually ostracize. You want to do that instead of saying that he was a rule breaker. And in all the stuff that you're talking about, he was against. Oh yeah, wait a minute, hold on. Oh yeah, you telling me to do something that he what? Can we talk? Y'all told me I can go outside, so we're here at the block party. We're gonna talk about the woman at the well real quick. First and foremost, when I told y'all about patience and waiting, a reason why I said something about patience and waiting is because sometimes God is untying certain things in your life based on your own decision making. When they on their road going to Samaria, you got to understand that they took the scenic route. Understand? And when he took the scenic route because he knew that woman would be at that well at that particular time. He's always 1 or 2 or 3 or sometimes 5 steps ahead of us. Understand that. And the reason why she would go to the well at a certain time is because she didn't want to be judged by the people that was out there. Just like some of us, we try to sneak in and sneak out because we don't want to deal with the criticism from other people, the judgment of other people, being bashed by other people. So some of us, we even go to church and tiptoe in, and guess what we'll do? Sit in the back pew, tiptoe in just in time, just to hear the message, because you don't want to hear everything else that's going to be said. And some of us that got to the point now where you don't even want to go to church at all. You don't even want to deal with church folks at all. You just listen online because you don't want to deal with feeling how you feel, being bashed, being belittled, being discredited and everything, because like, God, dog, this got to be your topic every day. God, dog, we going to hell every day. God, dog, we being condemned every day. This is what's happening. You get so sick of it that you don't even want to be around it. But guess what he did? He went up there. I know what time you're going to be there. I know what time you're going to get over here to this well. I know you're going to get here before everybody else get here. You're going to get here good and early. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start my walk out early so I can get to Samaria in just enough time to be able to do what? I'm going to meet you at the well. What are you saying with just that part alone? Woman at the well, John 4 is what we're talking about. What happened? She would always go to the well earlier so she can avoid the people because she didn't want to be judged for the person that she was. That's the reason why I said you have to have your own identity and know who you are, whether you're connected to folk or not. That's that. Okay. Now he went there at the time that he went there because he was going to catch her there by herself, right? So he knew this already. So yes, that was a shorter way to get there. Understand, if you go look at it, it was a shorter way to get there, but they went that way because don't throw no shoe when I say it. Don't throw no shoe when I say it. Come on. He took the He took the longest way to get to her. It was a short way to get there. He went the way that he went because I want you to know that the God that we serve is willing to go all outside his way for you. Come on. What you say, Coach? What you say, Coach? I want you to know that the God that we serve, he's willing to go all outside his way for you. I'm gonna go around all of this just for you, baby. Understand, I know who you are. I know what you've done. I know what mistakes that you've made. Understand that. I know that they consider you to be unclean. I know that they consider you not to be whatever, not to fit in, to be the black sheep. I know how they look at you, but I need for you to know that the God that we serve, he's willing to go all outside his way for you. He didn't cut the corners, because if he cut the corners, he might have got there too early. You know what I'm saying? He might have got there too early, and you wouldn't have been there at that time. So I got to go around. I got to take the scenic route. I'm willing to go all around some stuff just to get to you. I'm willing to take the extra mile to get to you. I'm willing to go through the extra trail just to get to you. So why are you counting yourself out? Why are you downing yourself? Why are you belittling yourself? Why are you sitting over there with that negative dialogue about yourself when you serve a God that's willing to go all outside of his way just for you? You owe it to yourself to get up. You owe it to yourself to dust yourself off. You owe it to yourself to get up and get after the thoughts, the creativity, the things that he's instilled in you. You owe it to yourself. He says, I'm willing to go around some things just to get to where you're going to be at that moment. And guess what? I said he's willing to go around some things to get to you. Yeah, all you got to do is be in position. If she was at home laying up in her bed claiming depression, she wasn't in position. If she was at home laid up talking about stress and anxiety got the best of her, her mental health wasn't at its best, so she decided to sit in the dark and light up a candle, he wouldn't have been able to get to her. What he's saying is, I need you to be in position. I need you to be in position. I need you to get up. Understand that. I need you to get up and I need you to be making your way. Even if you got to do it when you think ain't nobody else there, get up and go. I want you to do it anyway. Understand that when you feel like, get up and do it anyway. Push yourself to get up and do it anyway. You got to get in position, because when that door open, you owe it to yourself to run through it. When that door swing open, you owe it to yourself to do a full-blown sprint, baby. Understand, when that door go open, you better not miss your moment right there. But if you sitting over there making excuses, you gonna miss your moment. If you laying up in that bed, laying up in that tub, walking around moping and pouting and ain't got no sense of urgency about yourself, you gonna miss your moment. He said, I'm willing to go around some things to get to you. Yeah, I'm willing to go. I ain't cutting no corners. I'm willing to go the scenic route when it got something to do with you. I'm gonna give you just enough time to do what? Get in position. I'm gonna give you just enough time to do that. And she done that because she didn't want to be judged. When they got over there to the well, right? Now they get over there to the well. It's some things that you gotta understand. Because what did I say? I said Jesus was not the one to follow the protocol. So I don't know why they want you to follow the protocol when he didn't follow the protocol. Understand, he was known for going against the grain. First and foremost, can I just say it how I'm gonna say it? And I am. Double tap on my screen. This lady is a woman of Samaria, right? She's one of them. Jesus is Jew at this point, right? Understand, at this point, this is what's going on. And at this point, guess what happened? You got to know that the Jews and the Samaria, they beefing. They ain't even on good terms. They ain't even on good. First of all, that's protocol broke. Number one. What you say? That's number one rule break already. Already done broke the first rule. What? Jesus is Jew. The lady is Samaria, is a woman of the Samarian ancestry, and she's not even. You know what I'm saying? They beefing right now. They got beef. They got animosity animosity. Understand, as we would say, they, you know what I'm saying, they're going head to head right now. He ain't had no business talking to her. She ain't had no business talking to him. So it's over here like, wait a minute. First of all, you know, we ain't even from the same tribe. We ain't even from the same group. We ain't even from the same nationality. So that goes back into what I was telling you before, that all of the denominations, that right there, that ain't of God. All that denomination and this group of people, that group of people, and all of that, he created all of us. Love is love. People are people, and you are to love everybody no matter where they come from, respecting everybody no matter where they come from. So all this, oh, you are this person, you are that person, that's all man-made. Y'all made that up because you want to separate, you want to divide, you want to create that division among people. Let's be real. Come on, y'all know I don't be caring. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and they're gonna get mad, and they're gonna do it by fight and tussle in my comments. It is what it is. But the truth of the matter is, she's from one place, he's from a whole nother place. Understand, they weren't even supposed to be interacting, right? Because not rule broke number one is they from the separate two different places and wasn't supposed to be interacting because they supposed to have beef among the two people, right? The second, y'all ready? The second rule that they broke was back then in that time, men were not supposed to be talking to women that they did not know. I'm gonna drink my water, but I'm not gonna mind my business. Woo, the walking pad got me walking today. I'm gonna drink my water, but I'm definitely not. Wait, that's rule break number 2. That's rule break number 2. You okay? Well, this is where we at. Y'all said we can have a block party, so that's where we at. This is where we at with the block party. So yeah, come on, friends say, come on, coach, I'm on the way. Let me get 5 badges on IG. Let me get a couple of gifts over here on TikTok. Let me get some love of some stars over here on Facebook. Y'all hit that share button on all 3 platforms. What you say? The first rule that they broke was the fact that they was from 2 different places. He was a Jew, she was a woman from Samaria. They wasn't even supposed to be interacting with each other. At that time, these two were already beefing. They already had animosity. They was already going against each other. The second rule that was broken in that was the fact that back then in those times, men were not talking to, shouldn't have been talking to women that they did not know. That's the second rule that they just broke over there. So what I'm telling you, that yeah, sometimes in order for you to get what you want, you have to break protocol. And sometimes for you to get what you want, you have to step outside of those man-made rules. Sometimes, yeah, you have to get outside of that organized thing that they've created themselves that's for the benefit of them, not honestly for the benefit of you. Know that already. Yeah, this benefits you. This don't benefit me. Understand that benefits you. That helps you do what you do. That ain't got nothing to do with me, though. Understand that. And people will manipulate it into making you think that it got something to do with you, but it really ain't got nothing to do with you. It's really about how it's going to help them. But I'll break that down another day. Don't worry about it. I'll come back to that another day. We back over here with how Jesus be out here breaking rules, right? So now here he is and broke 2 rules already. He out here conversing with a woman that he ain't even don't even know. So he ain't had no business conversing with her. 1, 2, they from 2 different places. In the 2 places that they from, they already got animosity. So now they over here talking. So now Jesus asked this lady for some water. First thing that she said to him is, why is you talking to me? Come on. Why? I don't even know you. So why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me? He said, if you knew who I was. Yeah, come on. If you knew who I was, yeah, it'll be a whole nother ball game. Just hold on to that if you knew, right? If you knew who I was, if you only knew who I was, yeah, baby, you would have a whole nother song, a whole nother dance happening right there. So you got things right here where he's already breaking the protocol, right? So he asked her for some water while he's at this well. He's asking her for some water, right? So then she said, basically you ain't even got, first of all, you ain't got no cup for me to put water in, so I don't even know how you want to get this cup. So that's when why are you bringing that? Why are you bringing that up, coach? Because sometimes you be so worried about what's in the natural that you don't even consider your spirit. Remember when I told y'all on yesterday, I said, don't be so caught up in your appearance on the outside that you are spiritually a disaster. Okay, well, we're going to go back to that. So now they're having this conversation. Just hold on to these 2 things. If you only knew, and then what I just told you, you have to be just as concerned about your spiritual life. So now he over here having a conversation with her. This lady asked him, she said, well, you want some of this water? He said, if I give you the water that I'm going to give you, it's going to be forever flowing. Understand, if I give you this water that you talking about this water right here that you got in the physical, I got some other water that I can give you. She sit up here, she's still looking at him crazy, right? That's how sometimes people be doing. She thinking that he just running game. You just finessing me. This is how guys do. Y'all come up here, y'all try to sell somebody a dream, acting like you can give somebody the world, and this world ain't even yours to give to nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you want, what you over here for? So they still over here talking. I'm going to say something to you. When I say this part, go ahead and grab another shoe, because you might get ready to throw it. Now, first of all, we already know that they both supposed to be out of order because of what's going on. She asked him, she said, well, what about Jacob? Jacob is our leader. Jacob is the one that gave us this well right here. You know what I'm saying? Who are you? Is it going to be better than what Jacob gave us? And I think that Jesus was smooth when he was over there, right? Because he was really spitting game when he was over there. If you be honest with it, right? Let's just be real. He was really spitting some serious game when he was over there. He was like, Jacob, you know what I mean? Jacob, you know what I'm saying? He our leader. He the one who gave us this well. So I come to this well to get the water that I can get from Jacob, because you don't know how we know about Jacob, right? Jesus, as cool as he is, as cool as he is, he ain't even respond to it and be like, I'm better than Jacob. You know what I'm saying? She said Jacob gave us this water. He don't even downplay Jacob, right? Because he cool like that. And I say that to say that you ain't got to belittle, and you ain't got to discredit, and you ain't got to go out your way to try to make other folk look bad to be able to get what it is that you want. Understand that. So stop thinking that you got to down somebody else in order for you to get what you want. That you got to belittle somebody else to get what it is that you want. He ain't even mentioned on Jacob. He ain't even say nothing about Jacob, right? He goes and say to her, he said, but if I give you my water, understand that he's still focused on the water. His focus is still locked into the water. I'm talking about the water. I ain't even talking about Jacob. I didn't come over here to discuss Jacob with you or Jacob's power. I didn't come over here to belittle Jacob, to slander Jacob, to discredit Jacob. I'm just asking you, ma'am, would you like more water? Understand that if you want you can take the water or you can take more water. I'm trying to offer you more water. My focus is water. When you're interacting and living in life, you have got to understand that you ain't got to discredit people. You ain't got to cut corners. You ain't got to do all of that in order for you to get what you want. You got to stay focused. Understand that. Do you want the more water or do you want the water? She said, wait a minute. Wait a minute, yeah, this water was good until you told me I could get more. Give me this water. I'm considering this water that you talking about, but he ain't sold it just yet. I'm considering this water that you talking about. I peep your game. I see how you putting it down. I'm picking up what you got. I see what you're talking about. Let's go into the conversation a little bit more. He starts running down her life. Remember he said to her, if you only knew. Then imagine somebody sitting next to you that you're not supposed to be talking to, that's because you don't know them, and that you and your people, y'all are beefing with them. And now you're having a conversation with him. This man don't know you from nowhere. And he says, I know you had 5 husbands. And you're laying with a man right now that you ain't married to. You're laying up, playing house with the 6. She amazed. Like, how you know my life? How you know my business? You know what I'm saying? You ain't even from around here. You mean to tell me my news didn't travel that far? You mean to tell me there's people outside of our own country that's talking about me? How in the world? She looked at him because he started running down her life. All the things that she had done and all of that, running it down to her. But the difference in between when Jesus is speaking to her about her life and when other people are talking to her about her life, when they would say it, let's be real, she was avoiding them. That's the reason why she wasn't coming to the well when everybody would be there, because she knew that they would be judging her. She knew that they would be bashing her. She knew that they would be looking at her with their face balled up and feeling a certain type of way. Understand that she couldn't receive it because it was the way that it was being delivered, the way that they was treating her. But here come this man, understand, saying the same thing that everybody else over there had been saying, but when he says it, it feels different. When he says it, it does something different. Understand? So that's the reason why I coach my people and I tell y'all what, say it in love so it can be received in love, so you can grow in love. Watch how you deliver things to people. Watch how you say things to people so that they can receive it in a way that they understand that it's coming from a good place. Understand? And they can take what it is that you're saying and start to grow from that, to pay more attention to that, to operate differently in that. But ain't nobody gonna take nothing from you if you barking at them, if you hollering at them, if you discrediting them, making them feel like you attacking them. Ain't nobody gonna receive what you're saying, even if what you're saying is 100% accurate. I don't receive that. Back to the story. I'm just pointing out how this story go with our life. I tell y'all, when you come here, you're going to get how it's parallel. Your regular life and your spiritual life run parallel. Now back at it we go. Okay, so now Jesus say the same thing to her that everybody else been saying to her. This ain't no different. No different, right? He tell her the same exact thing. He tell her about the 5 husbands that she had. Now she laying up with the 6th. She looked at him, and instead of her feeling the feeling of shame, instead of her feeling the feeling of pity and embarrassment, she said, they said one day the Messiah would come. Come on, double tap on my screen. Send me some love. She said she looked at him. Instead of her feeling embarrassed and feeling ashamed, she looked at him and she said, they said that one day the Messiah would come. You know what he said back? He said, I am the Messiah. The first person that in the Bible, go and check, the first person in the Bible that Jesus ever admitted to being the Messiah to was somebody that had 5 husbands and was playing house with the 6. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm coming back. I had to run. Yeah, come on. And here you are. Come on. Maybe if I turn it up a little bit, maybe this thing ain't going fast enough for me. I'm going to give me a new one. This ain't doing it. Come on. You got to know when to tear it up. You got to know when to, what? So here, the point of the story, wait a minute. I'm not finished. You got to understand that the first person that he admitted to being the Messiah to was not someone of big influence, was not somebody who had their whole life together, not somebody that was a priest or apostle or a prophet or somebody that was big and respected out here. He identified who he was, understand, to somebody that everybody looked at as a nobody. Talk to me nice. And here you are thinking you're not good enough. Here you are talking negative about yourself. Here you are being a Debbie Downer in your life, a pity party Patty in your life, a negative Nancy in your life. And here she is sitting at the well. And here she says, I knew that one day the Messiah would come. Here he go and say, I am the Messiah. You talking about going against rules. You talking about going against protocol. You talking about going against the grain. You talking about kicking against the flow. You mean to tell me all these people that's in your own land, that's a part of your own tribe, that's a part of your own group, you ain't never looked at them and told them you the Messiah, but you go over here to this woman at the well that you done took us all around town to go over here to get to. You tell her, gotta take what I told y'all, that person that everybody looked at like nobody, and make them somebody in front of everybody and not have to get the acceptance or the approval from anybody. Understand that he don't owe you an explanation for how he's going to move. He don't owe you an explanation for what it is that he's going to do in anybody's life. Understand that. That's why it's important for you to know who you are, whether you are connected to people or not. The problem in this situation is that she's at this well. She don't even know who she's bargaining with. Remember what I told you? He said, honey, if you only knew who I was we wouldn't even be still having this conversation. If you knew who I was, this right here, this wouldn't even be taking place. This conversation would have been over 20 minutes ago. But I'm going to go into detail because I really want you to understand who I am and what it is that I carry and what I came to do in your life. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So hold on, because you know, my chosen family, they got me a board and I uses it. Hold on. Back over to the board. Yeah, get to the board real quick. I'm trying to see what side I'm gonna be on. Yeah, there we go. Get to the board real quick. See, this be you right here. This you right here. That's you right there. Woman at the well. Whatever your well in your life is, but this is what you addicted to right here. You addicted to that small. You holding on to that small because see, that small is all that you've ever knew. That small right there, that small is all that you ever knew. Let me make my arrow a little bit better right there. Let me make my arrow a little bit better. There you go. This is you. You over here. You addicted to that small. You caught up with that small. Why? Because that's all you've ever seen. That's all you've ever known. You haven't seen anything bigger than that. Your whole community looks just like that. And your whole community look like that. And if you continue to look inside of that small, confined area, and that's exactly where you will always be. You have to be willing to think big. You have to be willing to think extreme. You have to be willing to think outside of the box. You got to be willing to think outside of your nationality. You got to be willing to think outside of the color of your skin. You got to be willing to think outside of your denomination. You over here thinking that this small group of Baptist people, this small group of Pentecostal people, this small group of Muslim people, this small group right here of non-denomination, you think that everything that you need is right here, and then you got Christ over here saying that I ain't telling y'all to do none of that. I try to jump you from over here, from this small over here to this big, but you holding on to this. You talking about Jacob. I'm trying to give you this little bit of water. You see this little bit of water? You want this little bit of water that Jacob is able to put inside of this cup when I'm trying to give you a river that's forever flowing. You got enough water to fill a cup. Jacob gave you enough water inside of this well to fill this cup. I'm trying to give you enough water to fill you for a lifetime. You have a decision that you're going to have to make. You want to go big or you want to hold on to your small? You want to go big or you going to hold on to your small? That's a decision that you're going to have to make inside of your life. Whether you drink from the cup or you get that ever-flowing living water, that's all up to you. It's a decision that you're going to have to make. The only person that's discrediting you is you. The only person that's stopping you is you. The only one that's going to be able to keep you from living the life that you deserve to be living, oh baby, that's going to be you. Because guess what? In this situation, I just told you where she came from. Thank you so much, Aaron, for that badge. I just told you where she came from. She had 5 husbands. Laying up now with the 6th one that she ain't even married to. She still laying up with him. And Jesus know that. And guess what he did? He still offered her living water. What are you telling me? Don't think for one second that just because you done made mistakes and you done did things in your life, the world might condemn you, but he didn't. Understand that. And guess who mattered? Hello, somebody, what you said, double tap on the screen. Yeah, the world might condemn you, but he don't. Understand that. So yeah, it's still room for you. It's still room for you. He's still reaching out for you. He's still calling for you. There's still forgiveness for you. There's still grace for you. Understand that. Here they are. They telling you that you ain't gonna make it. They telling you that you ain't gonna be nothing. They telling you that, oh yeah, you can't do this and you can't do that and still serve God and whoop and whoop. You better stop listening to those folks. Don't let the enemy trick you out your spot. Don't let nobody, the enemy, trick you up out your place. Understand that. Trick you up out of alignment, because you have to understand that that's the enemy's job. His job is to deceive you. His job is to trick you into thinking that you are not enough. His job is to trick you into thinking that you don't measure up. Understand that that's his job. His job is to belittle. His job is to slander, to discredit you. That's what his job is, because as long as he got you thinking that you will never be enough, that you're not good enough, then you will never see yourself as being that. And if you don't see yourself as being that, then you won't treat yourself that way. You have to shut that negativity down. This lady had all kind of stuff going on in her life, and Jesus still did it for her. That's just me. Okay, well, I'm just telling you, yeah, that he did it for her. And they said, yeah, I'm just saying that they said that this book was the book, right? They said that this book was the book. And if we're going by this book, this is what the book said. If we going by the book, you can't just pick and choose the parts you want to go by. You come on, you can't just pick and choose the parts that you want to go by. Come on now. From what I'm reading, what I'm understanding, Coach, what you telling me this morning is it's still some grace for me. It's still some love for me. It's still a place for me. Yes, it sure is. And then not only is there a place for you, my love, it's an assigned place. It's a place that nobody else can stand in. It's a place that nobody else can sit in. He has assigned seating. Understand, your name is written all over it. Nobody can sit in your seat. Nobody can take your thing. You understand that? So that's all tricks of the enemy. It's assigned seating. Your name is on your seat, on the front and back. When you step into your seat. Understand that. And there's nothing that no man nor woman walking God's green earth can take that from you. There's not a devil in hell that can take that from you. The only way that you lose your seat is if you give your seat up. The enemy does not have the power to destroy you. What he does do is it tricks you into destroying yourself. He tricks you into going over there and self-destructing. That's what he does. You have to wake up every single morning eager to see what God is going to do next in your life. You have to wake up every single morning excited about what you know and you trust and believe that God is going to do in your life. You have to get to a place in your life where you stop banging on closed doors. If they walk out, let them walk. If they're leaving, let them leave. If they feel like they can do better without you, let them go do better without you. If they feel like they got to go find their peace, find their joy, go find their happiness, go find themselves, let them folk go. Understand that you cannot afford in quarter two. Understand that you can't afford to be distracted. You can't afford to be pulled out of alignment. You can't afford to self-destruct. You owe this right here to you. This is a personal journey. This is not a group project. You don't need these folks in order for God to do what he's going to do in your life. At this well, let's just be real. At this well, baby, it was two folks. It was her and it was Jesus. Understand that. So why you think that you have to have a group? Why you think that you got to have a gang? Why you think that you have to have a whole crew? I just don't know. Baby, it was two folks at the well. It don't say nothing about no other folks was over there at the well. Matter of fact, it said that even his disciples had went inside the city. Don't make me break it down because you know I did it. They didn't went into the city because they went to go shop. Why? Because y'all ain't got no business worrying about what I'm about to do in somebody else's life. This blessing ain't for you. This ain't your business. You worried about what I'm about to give her, what I'm about to do for her, what I'm about to tell her. This ain't got nothing to do with you. He was real good at sending folk off. Remember when he told them, y'all go ahead of me. Told them to go ahead out there on the boat. I catch up. He was good for telling them, I catch up. Why? Because everything ain't for you. Everything ain't about your business. Everything ain't your concern. You waiting on a whole bunch of folk to be there and all of that, thinking that you need them to be a part in order for it to be effective in your life. And he's saying, all I need is me and you. Two, I'm just giving confirmation for everything that I've been teaching. And I just want to say, I know my chosen family going to be extremely excited when I say this. Two most important relationships that you're ever going to have is the relationship that you have with yourself and the relationship that you have with God. The two people that was at the well, my loves, is what? It was you and it was God. That's your confirmation. That's all that you needed right then, right there. It don't take a whole bunch of people. Some folks will never see your vision. They will never understand why you're moving the way that you're moving, why you're doing what it is that you're doing. That's because what God has called for you to do, he didn't call them to do that thing. Understand, you hold it to yourself to stay focused. The two most important relationships that you're going to have is the relationship that you have with yourself and the relationship that you have with God. The two people that were standing at that well, it was only two people. It was Jesus and it was this young lady at the well. Understand that. He didn't need anybody to approve what he was about to do. She didn't need anybody to step in on her behalf to try to convince him of anything. His mind was already made up. His assignment was to make it to Samaria in that moment to meet her, because he knew that that would be the time that she would be there and be there by herself. Understand that. He knew that, oh yeah, she's going to be there and she's going to be there by herself. Why? Because this ain't about everybody. This ain't got nothing to do with everybody. You don't need everybody. Let's get that understood. Everybody needs somebody But not just anybody. You need the right type of people, and they need to be in the right positions in your life. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you. Because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. This is your favorite online motivational and inspirational speaker. It's your girl, Street Poet in the Chosen family inside my chat. Y'all know how we do. We give it up every single morning, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is what we do, helping you get your 3 wins a day. That's a mental win, a physical win, and a spiritual win. That's mind, body, and soul. If you do this every single day, that's you practicing top tier self-care. It's putting aside an hour and a half of your morning to dedicate to your mental health, your physical health, and your spiritual health. That's 3 positive deposits that you're dropping into yourself every single day. Happy early birthday to you, love. But I want you guys to know how important it is to always know who you are and where you stand, no matter what. Less is most definitely more. Stop counting yourself out. Stop belittling the person that you are. Stop thinking that you're not good enough. Stop just giving yourself excuses and reasons to lay in the bed. Stop saying, oh yeah, well, I'll never do this and I'll never do that. As long as you have that mentality, you will never. And that's just me being real. Sharita Clark, thank you so much for that Cash App. As long as you have the mentality that you never will, you never will. It's something that just got dropped in my spirit, and I have to say it now. I was trying to leave. As soon as I said that, as long as you think that you never will, you never will. The difference with this lady at the well, I don't know how I skipped past this when I was thinking about this morning. Y'all notice when I said that she said that one day the Messiah would come? Yeah. If you think that you will never be healed, that you will never experience God's grace and what he's doing in your life, then you never will. The difference between some people and this lady believed in her heart that one day that the Messiah would come. So when he said what he said about her life and ran down her life, in that moment, what happened was it triggered in her, you have to be a prophet. Is what she said. You have to be a prophet. You have to be a priest. You have to be somebody of some type of power or stature, because they said one day that a Messiah would come. She believed that even in her lifestyle. She believed that, and she knew that, and she trusted that even then, because when all he did was run down her words, all she did, her life, all he did was tell her who she was at her core self, and that was her response. She didn't jump and say, how do you know me? She didn't jump and say, everybody's telling my business. She didn't jump and run away in shame. She didn't jump and say, try to hide herself because ain't no way my business then got all the way out. That what happened was it triggered that spirit to let her know that, yeah, that one day is today. Yeah, I know that you're believing that one day the Messiah will come. Well, this is the day. And she felt that inside of her core, inside of her spirit. And in that moment, because she trusted and believed that one day that the Messiah was going to come, he came. I didn't think that. That was foul. So if you think that you will never have, you won't have. If you continuously put that in your life, that you will never be, then you will never be. You have to trust, even in the most craziest type of situations. You have to believe and hold on to your faith no matter the circumstance, no matter the predicament that you in. She had 5 husbands and was living in sin with the 6th, and still believed that the Messiah was coming, still believed that it was still room for her at the cross. And guess what? You have that same thing, but it's all based on your belief. Do you believe that you can have it? Do you trust that you can have it? Do you understand that you could have it? All you have to do is tap in. Everything that you need in order for you to be able to live up to your fullest potential, for you to create the very best version of yourself, in order for you to grow and to evolve in life, you already have. But it's up to you. Are you going to, are you going to activate it? Are you going to make it bubble? Are you going to create the motion? Because God is on the other side saying, I gave you the idea. I gave you the business. I gave you the brand. I put all of it right here. All you got to do now is start creating. I got your clients at the door, but I can't release your clients because you don't have any product. You haven't started producing anything. You still whining and crying. I got everything. Yeah, I'm trying to give you $1 million business. You over there talking about, oh yeah, you broke and this and that and whoop de whoop. And yeah, but you're broke because you won't get up and do anything. You don't have because you won't get up and do anything. You don't do this and that, but you expected something. I gave you the business. I gave you the idea. I gave you all the creativity. I put everything that you needed. You ain't got to go work another day. I gave you all the gifts and the talents and everything. You ain't got to go do nothing. All you got to do is get busy in your life. And the problem is not me, sweetheart. I'm here and I'm doing my job. The problem is you and your procrastination. The problem is you and your laziness. The problem is you and your complacency. Understand that you've gotten complacent in that job, so much so that you won't even launch out and try to do your own business. You've gotten complacent inside of that community that you think that all you have to do is, as long as you live on, not out the, you still in the same community, this the projects and this your house. Understand that you won't move no further than that. Baby, you so scared to move. What in the world is going on? The whole entire family is right next door to you. You so connected. You so locked in. You so woven into this web that you've created. I keep giving you ways out. I keep giving you ideas. I keep giving you escape routes. And guess what? Your complacency, your procrastination, your laziness, all you do is make excuse after excuse after excuse. You could have been gone. You could have been had. I'm doing my job. Now it's time for you to do yours. That's where we at in quarter 2. In quarter 2, I told you all eyes on you. God is saying I'm doing my job. Now it's time for you to do yours. Now it's time for you to really step up to the plate. Now it's time for you to really get active. Now it's time for you to really show the world not who you are, but who I am. Would you say, Coach, not who you are, but who I am? Because the way that you live your life, they're going to know that it had to be me. They got to know that it had to be me. That nobody could have turned your life around like that but me. That nobody could have brought you from those trenches like that but me. Nobody could have exalted you the way that you got exalted but me. You are my vessel. You are the person that I'm choosing to use. I could have used anybody, but I decided to use you. You doggone right. I took the black sheep of the family. I took the one that everybody had counted out. I came over there and I ran by that well over there in the one that was sitting by the well. The one that was sitting up on the corner, the one that was inside the club. I went and got that one. I could have went into the churches. That's right. I could have went into the churches and got any of them. All of them swears they holy. I could have went and got any of them. But if I went and got one of them, it wouldn't have given the impact. It wouldn't have dropped the boom the way you know how I said he likes to do extravagant. He likes to do big. It has to be real big. I said he rained fire from the sky. What you know? That's big God right there. You rain fire from the sky. You go into a doggone pit, a fiery pit, and pour somebody out the pit. You make a big old whale spit out a human. He like to do big stuff. You know what I'm saying? So why it wouldn't be big enough? If I was to go in there and get a prophet and do these things with a prophet, everybody gonna expect that because that's a prophet. Everybody gonna expect the prophet to be a prophet. If I go get the apostle, everybody gonna expect the apostle to be the apostle. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get the ones you think the least of. I'm gonna go get the ones you counted out. I'm going to go get the ones that you wrote off. I'm going to go get the ones that you said it couldn't be. I'm going to go get the ones that you talked down on. I'm going to get the ones that you slandered. I'm going to get those ones. I like turning those ones. I get excitement out of turning those ones. Want me to tell you why? It's because they know that it had to be me. I know they ain't going to be ashamed to say that it's me. They ain't going to be ashamed to give me my glory. They're not about to make it about themselves because they know where they were. And because they are coming from humble beginnings, it's so easy for them to show their gratitude. It's so easy for them to show their love and their affection for me because they know what their life was like without me. They know what it's like to eat air. They know what it's like to sleep in the cold. They know what it's like to have to light up that kerosene heater and go to school smelling like kerosene all in your clothes. Understand, they know what it's like to warm up pecans on the top of a stove because you ain't got no food in your house and you and your sisters and brothers just trying to eat. They know what it's like to only have 5 socks, 5 pennies. You know what I'm saying? They know what it's like to live in a corner of somebody's house because you ain't have your own, so you doing pillar to post. They know what humble beginnings is. They know what it's like, understand, to have to beg. They know what it's like to have to borrow. They know what it's like to go without. So when I started bringing them up, when I start blessing them, when I start creating ways for them, I was just giving my own testimony, right? Yeah. When I start lifting them up and start doing things in their life, they don't have a problem, understand, with giving me praise, with giving me honor, without giving me glory for what it is that I've done because they know what their life was without me. They know the struggle without me. They know they was going through hell without me. They know that they was check to check without me. They were pillar to post without me. It wasn't until I stepped into their life that they start to see change. It wasn't until I start manifesting my presence inside of their life that they start to see the shift in their life. And then all of a sudden, I start raining down what? Manna. I start raining down manna on them. I start pouring down manna all over them. And then as they stayed faithful, they stayed consistent, they showed up every single day. They didn't exalt themselves. They exalted me. They let the world know who I am. They exalt me on every platform. They let it be known that God is good. He's gracious. He's forgiving. He's kind. That's what they done. So I took away the manna and now I'm giving them milk and honey. I'm introducing them to a shalom type of life where there's nothing missing, nothing lacking, and nothing broken. And guess what? Wake up every day and preach shalom. Teach shalom. Pour shalom on everybody that's connected. Dedicate time, energy, effort, day in, day out, in spite of what they're going through. They show up every day, without fail. You can have it. You can have it. But if you think you can't, you won't. But if you trust and you believe and you align yourself, and you're exalting him, not you, and you are understanding that it's in him you live, you breathe, you have your very being, that's when you see your shift. That's when you see your change. It's nothing special about you. It's always the God in you. It's always him breathing in you, him directing and orchestrating every single move that you make. It's never about you. It's always about him. What Solomon said, exalt me, lift me up, push me up there so people can see me. Give me the fame, give me the fortune so that I can catch the eyes of the people. He said that because he knew that people are attracted to fame. They are attracted to fortune. They are attracted to these things. Exalt me. And when you exalt me, I'm going to tell them how I got it. When you lift me up, I'm going to tell them how I got it. As soon as you put me up there, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell them exactly how to go and get what I got, how they have to come through you, how they have to bow down to you, how they have to worship only you. Exalt me so that I can draw them near to you. But they don't like to preach that part because they want people to be humble, and their definition of humble is you being a doormat. They don't want you to think that you're supposed to be lifted up. You're supposed to have all of these things, because that means that you will be from up under their thumb. It's okay to grow. It's okay to heal. It's okay to evolve in life. That's exactly what God wants you to do. But when you connect to your tribe, you will be forever connected to your tribe. That'll be something that you feel like you need, and you need it like water. You look forward to the meets. You look forward to the interactions, because it feeds your spirit. It feeds your soul. It pours into you like nothing else. So those of you that are in leadership position and this is what you do, let these people heal. Let these people grow. Let these people evolve. You don't have to keep them broken. You don't have to keep them down bad out of your fear of losing them or them not supporting you and them not being there. You ain't got to do all of that. Give these people the word in its entirety, not just pieces. Give it to them so they can understand. Give it to them so that they can process it. Give it to them so that they can grow and create the very best version of themselves that they can possibly create. This is not about you. This is about him. And one thing about him, he'll always, if any leave, he'll definitely send more. Trust and believe that he'll definitely send more. And anything that leaves wasn't supposed to be there from the very beginning. Your focus should be not on what's leaving. Your focus should be right here. At all times. Right here. I love you guys so much. I've already did my outro. Whew. If I lifted your spirit today, if I blessed your soul today, go ahead and send me some love real quick. Send me a couple of badges on IG. Send me some gifts over here on TikTok. Bless me up over here on Facebook with some stars. Right now, y'all are 1860. If you guys can, if we can get to 2K on the stars real quick, double tap on that screen, man. Big ups to everybody that have got their Hello Somebody box. I'm just going to tell y'all right now, pre-sale is completely sold out. Our first batch is completely gone. And that's just that on that. That's the reason why you guys haven't heard me say anything else. When I say that y'all ran through those boxes, I got my family that's hitting me up talking about, let me get a box, I need to get a box. And I'm having to tell my family, hey, you got to wait till the next shipment, because I'm all sold out of boxes. I don't have any more boxes to sell at this moment. We got the first set that's coming out that's already been sold out in the pre-sale. And right now, Karen is definitely, she's going to be getting more stuff in. Thank you, Bad Gal. Appreciate you so much. Poise, appreciate you. She's going to be working overtime to be able to get more stuff in so we could get that second set all the way up, already packed up and ready for you guys to be coming out following this first batch that's going out. So one thing that I do ask you guys, know y'all ordered in pre-order. So you know what I mean? It's going to take a minute because the boxes came in, but we're still waiting on the journals to get here. Jaleesa, thank you so much for that Cash App. I appreciate you so much, love. Thank you so much, man. I see the stars. I see the badges. I see the gifts. Big ups to Facebook. Appreciate y'all for that 2K over here. Thank y'all so much. So everything is coming. Everything is pouring in, man. It's a blessing. We were going to bring some, me and Karen was already talking about bringing some boxes out to Chicago, but we can't even bring nothing out we don't even have nothing to bring out to Chicago. First of all, everything is already have everybody's name on it. If you've ordered already, your box is definitely on your way. For my brothers, because I know my brothers is listening to this live video. They always tell me, I listen to your videos. I just can't help but listen. I got y'all some boxes coming, but you guys have got to wait. Y'all got to wait. And to the next shipment, watch my site like everybody else. You know what I mean? Watch my site like everybody else. And go and get your box off the site. I tell them this all the time. Don't call me. Don't text me. Go to my site and get what you want off of my site, right? That's what you got to do. You have to do it. You got to go to the site. So yes. So for them, y'all, all my family, my sisters too, all of y'all, friends say stalk the site. I'm telling you, go to the site. Go to the site. And it's all about, I wake up every day and I pour. I wake up every single day and I sacrifice that time, that energy, and that effort, And yes, go to the site. Pour back, right? Go pour back. I'm gonna do my job every day. I'm gonna show up with that word every day. Go to the site. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have no more right now. I don't have no more right now. We're gonna get some more inside y'all boxes. We're gonna get some more, but inside of y'all boxes, what you're gonna get is my personal, my customized journals. This is what the journals are gonna look like. You're gonna get you a journal, but without the resale on there. You ain't gonna be on there. But you're gonna get your personalized journal, and like I told y'all, my scripture is up in there, and it says, "Commit to the Lord. Commit to the Lord whatever you do." Come on now, and He will establish your plans. Commit to the Lord in every single thing that you do and allow Him to establish your plans. Best advice ever, best thing that anybody could have ever said. Let Him establish everything it is that you do in your life. If you wanted to grow, if you wanted to flourish, if you wanted to take off, let Him establish that plan. Let Him anoint that plan. Let Him do that for you, right? So that's the scripture for that particular journal. You have your customized ink pen as well. Your ink pen is going to be red. You have your prayer cards. You have your affirmation cards in there. And you also have a mood candle. I like to light a candle when I'm getting ready to sit down and read or write. It's just a relaxing scent that I'll be able to enjoy, and it's setting the mood for what it is that I'm about to do. You also will receive a gift card that is my words. That's right. I sat down and I wrote it myself as a special thanks for you investing in me, taking care of me, and just showing my way of showing my appreciation and my love to you guys. Also, I also put in there, you know what I'm saying, and the box is going to be customized too. You guys already know that. So yes, if you go on the website right now, the pre-order sale, that pre-orders, those are sold. But if you go on the box right now, we have 50 more boxes that are en route that are coming. So if you go on the site and you select to get your box, but after that 50 is done, we're going to have to put out of stock. So right now we have 50 boxes that's following our pre-order, right? So if you go into the site and you order right now, you will be in that 50 that's following the pre-order. So you have to go to the site now to go and get one of the boxes that's going to be these follow-up boxes, right? That's LeroyHall.com, LeroyHall.com. So if you did not go to get a box, go to the site, so that you can grab up your box to be a part of the 50 boxes that are being the backup that's coming in right now. I got 50 more that's on the back order that's coming right now. And that way yours is going to be following that pre-order, and we're going to keep that thing rolling. I love you guys so much, man. If you are in Chicago, Illinois, I'm on the way. That's right. I'll be in Chicago this weekend. I'll be landing this Friday. I'll be outside. Y'all already know. I think I'm going to be hanging out with Ra when I get out there, getting out there, getting up with her, probably going to eat and hang out or whatever. You know, y'all know, y'all got to know Ra. Ra don't like me to go nowhere by myself. She went, and it's all good. It's like, you know, it's all good. I know if I'm with her, she got me. So we, you know what I mean? She one of them. She like that. We the same age, but she's like a big sister. So yes, getting to Chicago that Friday. You know what I'm saying? My DJ T Beast is going to be coming along with me as well. So we'll be out in Chicago this weekend. Saturday, I will be speaking in Chicago. So I hope they see everybody at the Get in the Room tour. You know what I'm saying? And I love you guys, man. You guys have an amazing morning. And, you know, take care. And like I said before, there will be no morning walk and worship on Friday because I'll be on the flight, right? So that we won't be doing morning walk and worship on Friday. We will resume on Monday when I get back. I love you guys. Get in the Room tour this Saturday. It's going to be in Chicago, Illinois. It is 2 tickets left on that Eventbrite. So if you're trying to get into the room for Saturday and you want to grab a ticket, go to Eventbrite, Get in the Room tour Chicago. It's 2 tickets left on there. Go get your 2 tickets. I'll see you and your best friend, or you and your sister, you and your daughter. I'll see y'all in Chicago this Saturday. I love you guys so much, man. She said, let's go, coach. I'm already in these streets. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, find out what we're going to eat at Friday. Find out what we're going to be doing Friday when I get there, because I'm going to be hitting you up as soon as I get in. So yes, that's what's going to be our plan for this weekend. I love you guys so much, man, and I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, whatever environment that you're going into, Can we do worship on the plane? I know that's right, girl. Don't turn me up too. Yeah, don't turn me up too much, because you know I'm all for stuff like that now. Don't do me too. Don't do me like that. Listen, I want y'all to go and enjoy your day on purpose. Protect your energy. Protect your peace on purpose. You know what I'm saying? These are things that you are in total and complete control over, right? Your energy, your love, your peace. Don't give that out just freely to anybody, right? Love people, but I'm talking about, the exclusive. Everybody don't deserve that. Protect you. Thank you so much, Kalia Gray. I love you guys so much, and have yourself an amazing morning on purpose. Be very intentional with the way that you move around. 11 o'clock, I'm going to jump in to do morning prayer. I'm going to do that at 11. I'm about to go into 11 o'clock. It might be starting a little bit earlier than that, only because I got a session that I got to go to. Y'all, bear with me. I am on overload right now with coaching sessions. I got coaching sessions like they be every hour on the hour, and it's like I try to block out my certain times, but it's so many people that I cannot help it, right? So, and I appreciate y'all too, my chosen family. Y'all just be working around it, and I appreciate y'all. So we're probably going to go straight into prayer at 11, only because of that, or, a few minutes before 11, but I'm on the way. Don't worry. We're going to pray though. Just know that. Yeah, go ahead and get it together now. Just know we're going to pray. I ain't skipping prayer. Yeah, but I'm on the way to y'all. I love you guys so much. Y'all enjoy. All right, guys. I love you guys so much, man. I got to get up out of here. I want you guys to have an amazing day on purpose, right? Keep your head up. Keep your energy flowing. You deserve it. And I'll see you guys on Saturday in Chicago.